In this coaching video, XiaoHan explains how real power comes from coordination, distance, and timing, not from forcing the arm. She breaks down forehand and backhand mechanics by focusing on spatial awareness, forearm distance, and controlled acceleration.
Use strength. Do you get it? All the players here, please give me a thumbs up, alright? Thumbs up, then like and share the live stream. There are many players here. If you prefer playing without exerting power, as mentioned, you are free to do so. Some players claim they don't need to train their arms now, correct? The arm is a form of skill. Deception is also a skill. Regarding you in the competition, how much power do you wish to exert? Whether you aim to secure the point or take a 10 for lead and initiate a fast break. Indeed, some players believe that to convince players, one must find the right power through their thumbs. The first thing you need is the ability to generate power. Therefore, the amount of power to exert in a match depends on your own choice. Yes, that's right, that's correct. It depends on your own decision. Do you understand? Firstly, you need to learn how to coordinate strength and power. What I just mentioned is the basis of coordination. It's nothing, Why is it still asking me to install? Did you turn it on? It's on, okay? A little bit of power. There you go. Can you hear it? Let's try again. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Is the microphone functioning? Can you hear me? Today, we will focus on the mirror device. We don't have much money, so why not hire someone to film us daily? Hiring someone requires money, doesn't it? Since we lack funds, we must work hard. But once we have money in the future, I will provide equipment for him daily. Therefore, we must control the distance from the ball, so you need to calculate. For instance, when executing a forehand, focus on the ball. The first bounce is here. Should it also be here on the second bounce as it advances? When you're in this position, is your forehand attack being hindered? You're too close to the ball. Regardless, even when playing near the table, you still need to maintain a forearm's distance. Here is your ready position, and this is your point of contact. You see. When the ball is here, observe the position of my hand, the racket here, the ball here, the racket here, the ball here, the racket here, all hit at the position of my left hand, right? You see, ready position, come, hit the ball. As the ball moves forward, you advance. As it moves back, you establish seamless coordination. Right? Do you suddenly get it now? Is it because you can't exert enough force, or is it because you're out of sync with the rhythm? You're here. The ball is here. Are you just standing too close? No room left. Yes, or is there another situation? Even though you're here, you missed the ball. You didn't hit it properly. It's your turn to hit the ball, but you're just swinging the paddle. The problem still lies in the paddle being too close to the hand. Yes, swinging too late, standing too close, and swinging too late will all lead to this issue, yes. Right? Fellow players? What's the reason behind this? The fundamental reason is that whether it's a forehand or a backhand, it's because you are too close to the ball. Whether you stand close or far, the ball will still be near your racket. Do you understand? As a result, the ball will lack power. Alright, understood. Let's start by practicing with our thumbs. It's actually quite challenging to generate power together. Once you master this, you will truly have power. Everyone, pay attention. Help me bring that box down. How far is it? How can I explain? Once I've explained it to you, what will you do if you can't find this distance? For different distances, you need to create the space. You need to find this space by yourself. It's not about the teacher specifying 1 centimeter, 1.5 centimeters to centimeters, etc. to you. No fixed string. Right, let's go. The problem with the backhand is that it hits the ball in front of the body. One of the biggest challenges for many amateur table tennis players is twofold. The first issue is, why can't they generate power? It's because they can't recover. Being topped by the ball. Is it? Yes, that's being topped by the ball, back and forth, just enough to keep the rally going. Every ball is being topped. Yes, and some players are in front. It's especially easy to lack power in the backhand. The positioning isn't correct. Yes, his positioning is not very wide. Another point is that the feel for positioning might be a bit challenging, yes. When executing a backhand attack, the distance between your backhand racket and your body should be about a forearm's length apart. This is the distance of a forearm. Can you see it, fellow players? You should maintain a forearm's length of distance. If your backhand is too far from your body, you will miss the ball. If it's too close, you will be blocked. Look at me, is the forearm's length of distance the same as my body? Liang Jike moves swiftly. This feels really comfortable. He needs to maintain distance. When playing, if your backhand grip is too far back, this makes the ball press against you if it's too far forward. He won't have enough space to generate power. Right? Maintain an arm's length. Let's summarize once more. As you can see, when it comes to the forehand, we need to be aware of the spatial sense. When it comes to forehand shots, whether attacking or looping, as a ball moves forward, move forward to generate power. Maintain a forearm's distance when executing a backhand shot. Did I maintain a forearm's distance? Yes, there is a specific distance. The three most challenging aspects for amateur players are what I'm going to discuss, as they have the most impact on your skill level. Firstly, standing too close. Easy. Secondly, using a rubber with good spin for forehand shots. Opt for ETTU Hurricane 3 or a similar rubber with a hardness of around 45 degrees. Oh. The sponge on the Hurricane 3 is overly thick. It feels like you can just touch and pass by. You can simply carry and lift. There is no ping pong ball that will make you spin in an arc, yes? Isn't it that the rubber is for the backhand, not the forehand? You absolutely cannot use a tacky rubber for a forehand. Often when you feel comfortable, others feel comfortable too when you perceive it as simple. Using this rubber. The shots from the past are basic, isn't it? Thirdly, focusing on training the hand rather than the foot. In competitions, focus on practicing footwork. If you adjust your position slightly, you won't come across that emergency rescue point. Then you won't experience that sense of making a mistake in performance or applying force. Focusing only on the hand and neglecting the foot. These are the three main challenges for beginners. It's truly a challenge. Everyone should remember, don't use sticky rubber on the forehand. It just doesn't work. Nobody uses sticky rubber on the backhand. Everyone keeps suggesting half long. Almost all half long. They all use sticky rubbers. Next, as we know, first I need to maintain a certain distance from the ball. Then I can exert force. The second thing is accelerating the swing of the paddle. You see, when you swing the paddle slowly, this is a force, swing fast. Can you hear the sound of the table tennis board? Next, swing slowly, then swing fast. Has my movement changed? No, it hasn't changed. The movement or the amplitude remains the same. The size is the same. The size is the same. But why did the second ball hit the table tennis board? Because it swung fast. As amateur players, we often have a misconception when trying to exert force by lightly hitting the ball. Whether you lift it, touch it, or fill the seats, right? If the motion becomes too exaggerated, then it's not correct. With the same movement, your force is generated by a gradual acceleration. Slow, then accelerate. The force is generated by acceleration, right? Yes. This stability is achieved by relying on shear power. You will either get stronger easily or hit the ball out. Even if the first sentence stays the same, the second one must change. Yes, see that? Force isn't generated by amplifying the movement. Certainly, amplifying the movement can generate some force. However, this can lead to errors due to the excessively large movement and the uncontrollable light ball. Yes, difficult to control, got it? If you wish to exert force and continue to progress, you must focus on the original range of motion. By reducing the swing speed from 20% to 10%, the shot will become more powerful. Speed up your movement while keeping the range unchanged. Quickly, all ball enthusiasts, pay attention. This is indeed a more effective technique. When you want to exert force, at times, you may need to decrease the range of your movement. Yes, just need to reduce the strength of impact, right? Pay attention and give it a like, okay? Pay attention, like it, whether you already enjoy table tennis or will soon come to like it. Just click follow. Light hits at a speed of 20. Acceleration at a speed of 80. So how can we increase the speed? This brings me to the third point I'd like to discuss. Backhand, slow, fast, slow, fast. Is it dragging the paddle? Yes, that's correct. Nothing else has changed. The power generated in this type is consistent. But the cost effectiveness is very high. Can it be applied in practice? Yes. And it has quality. It can be applied in practice. What about the third point? How can we accelerate? This is also a key concern for beginners. The first key point is spatial awareness. The second is acceleration. How can we accelerate effectively? When it comes to acceleration, the most crucial point is you need to move as if you're jumping. Oh wow. When you jump, is your body relaxed? If you're stiff, you can't jump well. Oh wow. Preparing to jump far, correct. Our hands, even though they are positioned here, should not be stiff. Maintain a 3-point grip. Relax your shoulders, relax your arms. Keep your hands relaxed, don't grip too tightly, just relax a bit. Next, I will explain to everyone when to tighten the ball. As it drops, make your move, you see. When the ball lands on the table, when it lands in this way, when the ball is in play, don't freeze up. When your opponent strikes, don't tense up. Don't be intimidated. Avoid overthinking. Tension can sometimes stem from fear. Exactly. When your opponent strikes, refrain from reacting at that moment. As the ball lands on your side of the table, initiate your move. Let's go. Step forward, begin, accelerate, and swing your arm. Transitioning from a 3-point grip to a full grip on the paddle. The arm, observe the forearm muscles, the upper arm muscles, keep the elbows steady. Keep your shoulders relaxed, snap, tense momentarily, then retract quickly. It's akin to loosening the tendons. Yes, loosening the tendons. Our hands go from a very relaxed state to a tense state with a snap. This is when acceleration happens. Do you get it? Watching the ball land on the table, like this. I'm demonstrating with this body posture. Come on, I'll show you a cool relaxed, shot. So relaxed, it won't get blocked, right? Everyone says I don't look good now. It's tough to look good. How much have I sacrificed for my table tennis career? No exaggeration. People used to chase after me ever since I started live streaming over 4 years ago. No one is chasing me anymore. Is it because they watched my live stream? No one is pursuing me. Then my fans kindly introduced me to someone, but that person didn't like me. Even after watching my live stream, they still didn't like me, which is embarrassing. Yes, at least when I was in college, there were indeed many people, but after 4 years, still no one. It's so magical, just like what the handsome guy said. The crucial moment is essential. I'll pay more attention to my image next time. Let me explain it to everyone. Your hand should be relaxed as usual. Then, after landing on the table, you need to exert a little more force at that moment. Okay, you need to relax first because if you tense up early. Let me give you an example. You see, now I'm very relaxed. And then I hit the ball. Can you hear the sound of the ball hitting the table? What if I tense up in advance? If you relax first and then accelerate, you can go from 20 to 80. Table tennis emphasizes changing speeds and friction. You see, when hitting the ball, observe my consistent friction. I accelerate again, but consistent acceleration and friction are ineffective, only speed variation. This is how the ball generates spin. Serving follows the same principle, understand? In fact, serving is also like this. Everyone pay attention. Everyone must remember what I just said. As the ball approaches your side, when it lands on your side, land. At this point, your hand reacts again. Tighten, accelerate, speed up. Tighten, accelerate, speed up. Only then can you feel the acceleration. It's crucial to relax first, very important. You need to relax before any technique. You are destined to not be able to hit the ball powerfully. It's also easy to lose grip, yes, easy to become rigid. Sounds good. I'm offering this method to everyone so you can improve your learning speed, without focusing too much on the details. Those who enjoy table tennis, and those who will soon come to like it. This is the third point I want to make. How can we accelerate the fourth point? Your speed improvement is not effective. Let me illustrate with an example. You're speeding up, speeding to the left, and speeding down. Avoid doing this. How to speed up, speed forward. Look as you're tossing the ball, just imagine. Look, indeed, what the handsome guy said is right, strike forward. Once you lift the racket, it will brush against the ball. Let me demonstrate. The speed is decreasing, it's a bit challenging to make the shot, yes. You need to move to the left, it's a type of brushing action. Yes, it also involves friction. You need to move forward in this way only. This can truly have a significant impact. Yes, focusing the force, this force can perfectly hit the ball. Yes, many people cannot produce such a sound with their forehand shots. They always brush the ball. As soon as you make contact with the ball, if you don't follow through, your forearm will go directly up or to the left. There won't be a proper follow-through. It relates to what we talked about regarding forehand stroke and follow-through the other day. Everyone, pay attention and hit the like button, without pushing the ball forward. Without effectively pushing the ball forward. Right? This way, you won't maximize your power. First, let's start by learning the topspin technique. Let me try it first. If I can't feel it, I'll adjust the strength. You see, with this technique, first find the direction. Let me demonstrate with this ball. Watch. Push it forward, then accelerate, that's it. Once you have the correct direction, it's very simple. Come on, buddy. Serve from the side. Let everyone experience There's still a delay in this live broadcast. Take a look. The on-site experience is completely different. You don't even need to use your arms. Let me show you. How's the speed? Do you see? Yes, you just brush it lightly and it's gone, isn't it? As you lean into it, when you're just starting to practice, go slower and find the right spot. Observe your forearm as it begins to push forward. Rather than not seeing it. Yes, that's incorrect. Yes, not seeing it. Observe this forearm pushing forward, slower, then faster. And then pull back at the end. That's when it accelerates automatically, right? It accelerates even faster. Now you can double see acceleration at the same speed as me. My speed remains unchanged, just like this. Like this, is it still not effective? Key men, no sound. This feels awkward. You say you're rubbing it, but it hasn't spun yet. You claim you're hitting it, but it hasn't accelerated. No sound, correct. Nothing is effective. Exactly. None of them are effective. This is incorrect. So the direction is crucial. Everyone must remember what I've just mentioned. You might think we can't do it, but we practice gradually. We start from the back and move to the front, focusing on the sensation of pushing the forearm forward initially. Even when pulling the ball, you see, pulling the ball. Look, this step is also crucial after pushing. It's all about the arm. Players can either use the forearm to lift or the upper arm to lift. Once you start hitting the ball, you can't hesitate. You need to first get this feeling. When doing the backhand, don't touch the ball, just lift it up. Observe my forearm, don't touch the ball. Move to the right, forward, forward. Once you move forward, the speed becomes fast. I think everyone should learn how to harness the power of the wind when playing. Yes, the sensation of utilizing force. Exactly, it hits you with wind and you'll lose if you retreat. Don't be afraid, hit it back. That's correct, everyone needs to move forward. Once you move forward, only then can you fully utilize the combined force of your forward momentum. And the ball, this is referred to as the fourth point. Regarding the fifth point, after moving forward, how do you respond? Why is receiving necessary? Let's hear everyone's opinion.
大家好，我是小韩老师。下面呢，我们来说一下专属课堂怎么看直播。大家别着急啊。首先呢，我们肯定是加了小韩